the 11th annual Hull Charity Golf Outing for Children's Hospital, Kinderkey specifically. Appreciate everyone coming out. Yes, we did order this weather up, so we can quit asking. I mean, what were the chances after 3 months of rain that this couldn't be a good day? So I think we're in pretty good shape here. But this is a kind of a special year. We have a special guest today, Grace Porchline and her parents, Aaron and Kate. Grace is a third grader at Granville High School. Elementary high school. Hold on. I heard she got straight A's. I thought that's okay. And Grace underwent open heart surgery when she was 5 months old at Children's Hospital and is living a healthy and full life, and we're really glad to have her here this year. It's the first time we've had someone, which is great. We understand you like to paint, and on her piano she only got C's. But C's are better than A's and B's, right? C's is as good as you can be. And you have a new dog, Bella, that you play with. Is that right? Probably not new anymore. How big's Bella? 6 pounds. Okay, that's good. Well, you're certainly an inspiration. We're glad to have you here. Before I go on with our ceremony, I'd just like to turn it over to Father Aaron to say a few words.
Thank you very much, and thanks so much. It is great to be here today in numerous ways. Grace is delighted to be here for, among other reasons, she's a day out of school today, only 2 days left in the school year. We're delighted to be here to take part in such a great event for such a great cause. And last and certainly not least, it's great to be here, period, as a whole and healthy and happy family. When Grace was diagnosed, as anyone who has had a child diagnosed with such an illness can tell you, it rocks your life pretty significantly. And it was an eye-opener for us. It was a process that we went through. Maybe I'll get less feedback over here. That really showed us the wonders and the miracles that happen in Nationwide Children's Hospital. And it's only possible with the help that they get from events like this and the Kinderkey program. We now have with us a wonderfully healthy girl whose life is full of dreams, as every child should be. To see all of the national parks is her goal. There's 58 of them. We'll see our 6th this summer. She has camped in Yellowstone and camped in Yosemite. She has dipped her toes in the Pacific Ocean. She shopped in Beverly Hills, which scared me a little bit with her mom. But it's been a great life, and in the backdrop of all of those things is the understanding that we would not be here in the shape that we're in were it not for the grace of God, but also the gifts of Nationwide Children's Hospital. And those things are only made possible through events like this. And so thank you very much for taking part, and thanks so much for having us here today.
Well, being in an engineering firm, I have to throw out some statistics. Thanks to all your contributions, we have raised over $105,000 in the last 11 years, but more importantly, $25,000 this year. So I want to thank everybody for that. And real quick, I would like to thank a few people. I want to start with Dave Richards, my partner, our Chief Operating Officer, and all my partners. Some are here today, some aren't. They've supported this as one of our giving back events for a lot of years, and it's been great. They personally, contribute as well, and they really look forward to this. So I really appreciate that. I need to say thank you to Tiffany Gibson, who's there taking pictures of me right now. The thing about Tiffany is she has been not only at the first 11th annual golf, and probably the very first Muirfield party we had. So she has it down. Every year I stress out. I say, what are we going to do? She goes, I got it. And I move on. And then there's Vicki Young, Vicki is my new assistant. I know I say that every year because we cycle them a little too fast. Hopefully Vicki's going to make it. If she can get through this tournament, we're always in good shape with Vicki wherever you are. And then of course Kara. Got to thank Kara. She tells me what to say, so if you don't like this, it's all her fault. I'd like to thank my wife Julie, who double duty. She deals with my stress during this week, as well as being our CFO, and tells me that I can't spend money on certain things. So it's kind of a interesting situation, and then finally, I would like to say thanks on behalf of John Hall. He asked me to say this. John is a character in our company. Everything we do good is because of him. He couldn't make it this year, it's first year. His youngest daughter's graduating. He has her graduation party starting about an hour, so I think it was kind of shallow that he missed this, but I certainly understand. But John says thanks to everyone, so that's all my thanks. I'd like to give out a couple, present a few things here. First off, for Grace, we have a gift certificate for you to color our world, because we hear you're such a great painter. And we are looking forward to your name on the lower right-hand side. It's some pretty famous artwork in about 20 years, okay? Is that going to work? Okay, that's great. And then I would like to introduce Shuva Lambek. In a second, I'm going to have her talk about Kinderkey. But most importantly, what I'd like to do is to present the $25,000 check, the money we raised this year, from all your contributions.